Hello guys, welcome back to What's Trending Crypto. To find out about future update on trends, make sure to hit the subscription notifications bell. Okay. Let's talk about what's trending today.
The number of blockchain wallet addresses with hoards of more than 1,000 Bitcoin, around $43 million, surged on Monday as Western nations stepped up sanctions on Russia's government and wealthy elite. The figure increased by nearly 5% to a total of 2,226 on February 28, according to data tracked by analytics site Coinmetrics. It has not been that high since June 2021. The number of addresses with more than 100 Bitcoin stored has also risen, albeit more modestly, with a 1.3% bump taking the total to 15,953, per Coinmetrics. The block research's own data also shows small but sharp increases in the number of addresses with Bitcoin balances worth more than $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $1 million, and $10 million, see chart below. But based on the data, it is the very largest wallets that are proliferating at the fastest rate. It's not clear exactly what is behind the spike. Julian Hosp, CEO of CakeDeFi, tweeted it may be a sign that a group of people with deep pockets suddenly have strong interests to get into Bitcoin, or it could be due to a rebalancing of exchanges or custodial services, which he described as a non-event. Other Twitter users have speculated that an influx of money from wealthy Russians, concerned about the impact of sanctions on their fortunes, may be to blame. Those sanctions enforced after Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24 have already taken a dramatic toll on the country, with the ruble hitting record lows yesterday and fears of a bank run gripping citizens. The price of Bitcoin, meanwhile, surged 15% overnight, briefly topping $44,000. In other news, man passing as UN affiliate convicted for crypto scheme. A man who defrauded investors out of thousands of dollars in a crypto scheme was convicted on Friday, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Asa St. Clair allegedly posed as the president of an organization, World Sports Alliance, with supposed ties to the United Nations, and raised money from over 60 investors for the launch of a digital coin offering called IGOBIT. As a jury has now found, Asa St. Clair used lies to defraud everyday people out of their hard-earned money by promising them guaranteed returns if they invested in IGOBIT, said U.S. Attorney Damian Williams. St. Clair allegedly pocketed the money that he raised from would-be investors between November 2017 and September 2019, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. He now faces up to 20 years in prison for one count of wire fraud. Sentencing is scheduled for July 19. In other trends, we found that Crypto.com kicks off rollout of its U.S. exchange platform. Cryptocurrency platform Crypto.com has begun to roll out its exchange to waitlisted users in the U.S. as it boosts its presence in the world's biggest economy. Initially, its exchange platform will only be available to select institutional investors, with a wider remit envisioned in the near future. We are excited to be expanding our offering for professional traders to the U.S., Crypto.com CEO Chris Marsalek said in the announcement. Crypto.com exchange will support U.S. institutional investors through this initial launch phase. We are looking forward to rolling it out to everyone as soon as possible. The news follows the Singapore-based company's recent pushes into the U.S. market. Along with splashing $700 million to rename the Staples Center, the company also acquired two U.S.-based derivatives platforms for $216 million in December to offer derivatives and futures to its American customers. The platform, which the company says is the world's most secure cryptocurrency platform, has also been rocked by hacks. In January, Marsalek confirmed to Bloomberg TV that it suffered a security breach that affected 400 accounts. The theft is believed to consist of at least 4,830 ETH, $15 million, and 444 BTC, $18.5 million. Quick take. The Crypto.com CEO acknowledged the hack, but said customer funds were not in any danger. He added that the funds stolen were immaterial to the business. Advertisement. Update. Crypto.com has released a report stating that 4,836.26 ETH, $15.2 million, 443.93 BTC, $18.6 million, and approximately $66,200 in other cryptocurrencies were stolen during the breach. This brings the total theft to $33.8 million. Following the attack, Crypto.com says it will strengthen its security infrastructure with the introduction of a Worldwide Account Protection Program, WAPP. According to the exchange, WAPP will include security layers to protect against phishing attacks as well as a multi-factor authentication (MFA) system to replace the existing two-factor authentication protocol (2FA). Crypto.com CEO Chris Marsalek has confirmed that the crypto exchange did suffer a security breach, as reported this week. Appearing on Bloomberg TV on Wednesday, Marsalek stated that about 400 accounts were affected in the hack. Marsalek stated that the attackers carried out unauthorized withdrawals from the affected accounts, but that the company was able to swiftly stem the tide. "We very quickly stopped it, we paused withdrawals, we fixed it, and we were back online in about 13-14 hours, and during the same day, all the accounts that were affected very fully reimbursed, so there was no loss of customer funds," Marsalek stated during the interview. The Block Crypto had previously reported that security experts and on-chain analysts had traced suspicious withdrawals from Crypto.com to the tune of about $33 million. The theft is believed to consist of at least 4,830 ETH, $15 million, and 444 BTC, $18.5 million. Marsalek did not confirm the exact monetary value of the theft, stating that the exchange is still working on a post-mortem on the security breach, and that the result will be published on the company's blog in the next few days. The Crypto.com CEO did dismiss any significant financial fallout from the breach. Referring to the amount stolen by the hackers, Marsalek said that the number was not particularly material given the size of the business. The Crypto.com security breach that allegedly led to the theft of 4,830 ETH, $15 million, as previously reported, might be closer to $33 million, according to the pseudonymous ErgoBTC, an on-chain analyst at Bitcoin, BTC, research outfit OXT Research. Per ErgoBTC's tweet on Tuesday, an additional 444 BTC, $18.5 million, was siphoned from Crypto.com's payout wallet. Detailing the suspicious transactions, ErgoBTC said OXT Research first flagged a suspicious payout from the exchange's custodial wallet to the tune of 52.55 BTC, $2.18 million. This transaction was followed by several hundred withdrawals, as noted by ErgoBTC, that were later batched into 4 outputs of 67.75 BTC, $2.81 million each. These 4 batched outputs totaling 271 BTC, $11.25 million, were funneled via a Bitcoin tumbler, a mixing service that allows users to combine different transactions to make it difficult to trace BTC transfers. According to ErgoBTC's tweet, the Bitcoin tumbler used by the alleged hacker to launder the 271 BTC is commonly used by Lazarus Group, the notorious North Korean state-backed cybercrime syndicate that has been linked to several crypto exchange hacks. ErgoBTC also linked another address holding 172.9 BTC, $7.25 million, as belonging to the hackers responsible for the Crypto.com security breach. Details from Blockchain Explorer Blockchain show that the address received the funds around the same time as the other transactions identified as being part of the Crypto.com hack. The alleged hacker has yet to route the funds through the Bitcoin tumbler service as of the time of writing. Meanwhile, Crypto.com has yet to acknowledge any losses from the incident, with the company's CEO Chris Marsalek stating that user funds were safe, although the exchange did temporarily freeze withdrawals, citing reports of suspicious activity. Marsalek also said that the exchange was carrying out an internal investigation into the matter.
Thank you for your time, and make sure hit the subscribe button for future update on what's trending.